Greetings, Mantory79 here, and welcome back to another deck profile video for the Cardfight Vanguard trading card game. And now in today's video, the deck profile I'm going to make you in for is a D standard formats. Dragon Empires, Dragonic Overlord the end with the Vyrgilla Ride line, with cards available up until DZ-BT05. Alrighty, let's get started. And now for the ride deck. For the cards in this ride deck, we are playing 1. Grade 0, Kagero Dragon. 1. Grade 1, Rising Star Vyrgilla. 1. Grade 2, Shooting Star Vyrgilla. 1. Grade 3, Dragonic Overlord the end. And 1. Ride deck crest, Energy Generator. The Grade 0, Kagero Dragon starting unit. Skill, auto, when this unit is voted upon, if you went second, draw a card. The Grade 1, Rising Star Vyrgilla. Skills, first skill, continuous as a Vanguard. During your turn, this unit gets plus 2000 power for each of your rear guards. Second skill, continuous as a Vanguard. When you would ride from the ride deck, you can ride your Soul Blast 1 instead of choose a card from hand discarded. The Grade 2, Shooting Star Vyrgilla. Skills, first skill, action as a Vanguard once per turn. If you have 4 more rear guards. Cost, reveal a Vyrgilla in its card name from your ride deck. If the cost and pay, this unit gets critical plus 1 until end of turn. Second skill, auto, when this unit is voted upon, look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 grade 2 card from among them, reveal it, put into hand and shuffle deck. If you wrote upon by a grade 3 or greater card with Vyrgilla in its card name, look at all the cards instead of 7. The Grade 3, Dragonic Overlord the end. Skills, first skill, continuous as a Vanguard during your turn. If your soul is a Dragonic Overlord, this unit's drive cannot decrease from card effects and it gets plus 5000 power. Second skill, auto as a Vanguard once per turn. At the end of the battle, this unit attacked. Cost, counterblast 1 and discard 2 cards from hand. If the cost and paid, stand this unit and it gets drive minus 1 until end of turn. And ride deck crest, Energy Generator. Skills, first skill, you may only have 1 ride deck crest in the ride deck. Second skill, auto, ride deck. When you ride, put this card into the crest zone. If you went second, energy charge 3. Third skill, continuous. You may only have up to 10 energy. Fourth skill, auto. At the beginning of your ride phase, you may energy charge 3. And fifth skill, action, once per turn, energy blast 7. If the cost and paid, draw a card. And of that, we've covered the deck's ride deck. Next, let's get on to the Grade 1 lineup. And now for the Grade 1 lineup. For the Grade 1s in this deck, we are playing 4. Grade 1, Drag Ritter Halb. 2. Grade 1, Summit Flare Dragon. 3. Grade 1, Guardian Monk of Raging Flames Manju. And 1. Grade 1, Blitz Order Elementaris Sanctitude. The Grade 1, Drag Ritter Halb. Skills, first skill, continuous. When this card will be discarded from hand for the cost of the ability of your Vanguard Overlord in its card name, it may be regarded as discarding 2 cards. Second skill, auto. When this card is discarded from hand for the cost of the ability of your Vanguard Overlord in its card name, you may call this card to the back row rearguard circle. If you call the card, this card gets plus 5000 power until end of turn. The Grade 1, Summit Flare Dragon. Skills, continuous. If your G-Zone has no cards, this card gets all of the following. First effect, action from hand. If you have a Grade 3 or greater Vanguard. Cost, discard this card and put a total of 2 cards from your soul or drop that were in the ride deck into the ride deck face up. If the cost and paid, look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 Grade 3 or greater card of a different card name from your Vanguard from among them. Reveal it, put in the hand and shuffle deck. If you do not reveal a card, put this card into hand. Second effect, auto. When this card is put in the Guardian Circle, if your opponent's drop zone has 4 more cards, this unit gets plus 5000 shield to end the battle. If your opponent's G zone has a card, cost, bind a Grade 3 or greater card from your soul or drop. If you cost and pay, this unit gets plus 10,000 shield until end of battle. The Grade 1, Guardian Monk of Raging Flames Manju, Sentinel, Perfect Guard. Skills, first skill, Continuous Sentinel. You may only have up to 4 cards of Continuous Sentinel deck. Second skill, the Auto. When this unit is put in the Guardian Circle, choose one of your units, and it cannot be hit until end of battle. If your hand has 2 or more cards, choose a card from hand, discard it. The Great One, Blitz Order, Elementary Sanctitude. Skills, first skill, Continuous Sentinel. You may only have up to 4 cards of Continuous Sentinel deck. Second skill, Continuous. You may only have 1 Elementary Sanctitude in deck. Third skill, Order. If your opponent's Vanguard has triple drive, this ability can be played without paying the cost. Plays if it costs up, discard a card from hand if your Vanguard is grade 3 or less. If the cost is paid, choose one of your units, and it cannot be hit until end of battle. Remove this card. With that, we've covered the deck's Grade 1 lineup. Next, let's get on to the Grade 2 lineup. And now for the Grade 2 lineup. For the Grade 2s in this deck we are playing, 4 Grade 2 Ardor Hatchet Dragon, 4 Grade 2 Birding Horn Dragon, 3 Grade 2 Drag Ritter Falheart, and 2 Grade 2 Drag Ritter Latifa. The Grade 2 Ardor Hatchet Dragon. Skills, first skill, Continuous, as a Guardian. If your soul has a card of Overlord in its card name, this unit gets plus 5,000 power. Second skill, Action, as a Rear Guard. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, cost, retire this unit. If the cost and pay, choose a grade 3 card of Overlord in its card name from your drop and put it into soul. The Grade 2 Burning Horn Dragon. Skills, first skill, Auto. When this unit is placed on Rear Guard Circle, cost, counterblast 1. If the cost and pay, look at the top 7 cards of your deck, reveal up to 1 card with Overlord in its card name, put into hand and shuffle deck. If you do not reveal a card, countercharge 1. Second skill, Auto, as a Rear Guard. When your Vanguard with Overlord in its card name attacks, this unit gets plus 5,000 power until end of turn. The Grade 2 Drag Ritter Falheart. Skills, first skill, Auto. When this card is put in the Guardian Circle from hand or discarded from hand while riding from ride deck, cost, counterblast 1 or Energy Blast 3. If the cost and pay, draw a card. Second skill, Auto. When this unit is placed on Rear Guard Circle, if your Persona rolled this turn, cost, counterblast 1 or Energy Blast 3. If the cost and pay, choose a Grade 1 card without Sentinel from your drop and call to back row Rear Guard Circle. The Grade 2 Drag Ritter Latifa. Skills, first skill, Auto. When this card is placed onto Rear Guard Circle other than by a unit card ability, if you play a normal order this turn, cost, Soul Blast 1. If the cost and pay, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 card grade less than or equal to your Vanguard from among them, reveal it, and call to Rear Guard Circle if it's a unit card, put into hand if it's a normal order, shuffle the deck. Second skill, Auto, as a Rear Guard. When this unit attacks a grade 3 or greater unit, this unit gets plus 5,000 power until end of battle for each of your opponent's open Rear Guard Circles in the same column as this unit. With that, we've covered the deck's Grade 2 lineup. Next, let's get on to the Grade 3 lineup. And now for the Grade 3 lineup. For the Grade 3s in this deck we are playing, 3 Grade 3 Dragonic Overlord The End, 4 Grade 3 Dragonic Overlord, 3 Grade 3 Normal Order Drag Resonance, and 1 Grade 3 Normal Order Gratia Gredel. The Grade 3 Dragonic Overlord The End. Since we already explained this card's skills and effects during the ride deck portion of the video, we're just skipping ahead. The Grade 3 Dragonic Overlord. Skills, first skill, Continuous, as a Vanguard or Rear Guard. During the battle this unit attacked a Rear Guard, your opponent cannot call cards in their hand to Guardian Circle. Second skill, Auto, as a Vanguard, once per turn. When this unit attacks, hits, cost, counterblast 1 and discard a card from hand. If the cost and paid, stand this unit and it gets drive -1 until end of turn. The Grade 3 Normal Order Drag Resonance. Skill, Order. Choose one of your Vanguards and it gets Auto, as a Vanguard, once per turn. When this unit stands, all of your front row units gets plus 10,000 power until end of turn. The Grade 3 Normal Order Gratia Gredel. Skills. First skill, Regulus piece. You may only have one Regulus piece in your deck and use it a total of 1 time in a fight. Second skill, Order. Play this if you have a grade 3 Vanguard of Persona Ride and you do not ride this turn. Activate Persona Ride. Draw a card. All of your front row units gets plus 10,000 power this turn, and your regard to Persona Road. And with that, we have covered the deck's grade 3 lineup. Next to the trigger lineup. And now for the trigger lineup. For the triggers in this deck we are playing: 1. Grade 0, Dragon DD King Resurgence, Dragvita, Over Trigger. 4. Grade 0, Burning Flail Dragon, Critical Trigger. 4. Grade 0, Blaze War Monk Sogyo, Critical Trigger. 3. Grade 0, Flare Veil Dragon, Draw Trigger. 2. Grade 0, Stealth Fiend Temari Hime, Heal Trigger. And 2. Grade 0, Drag Ritter Salmer, Heal Trigger. The Grade 0, Dragon DD King Resurgence, Dragvita, Over Trigger. Skill, Trigger, additional effect. Choose one of your Vanguards and stand it. The Grade 0, Burning Flail Dragon. Skill, Auto, as a rear guard. At the end of battle, this unit boosted. Cost, put this unit into your soul. If the cost and paid, choose one of your units, and it gets plus 2,000 power until end of turn. The Grade 0, Flare Veil Dragon, Draw Trigger. Skill, continuous as a guardian. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, this unit gets plus 5,000 shield. The Grade 0, Stealth Fiend Temari Hime, Heal Trigger. Skill, Auto, when this unit is put in Guardian Circle. If your Vanguard's grade is less than your opponent's Vanguard grade, this unit gets plus 10,000 shield until end of battle. With that, we've covered the deck's trigger lineup. For the triggers in this deck we are playing: 1. Dragvita, Over Trigger. 8. Critical Triggers. 3. Draw Triggers. And 4. Heal Triggers. And of that's just about the time we have for today. First I want to say is, thank you to the viewers for watching today's video, and to please stay tuned for more videos I plan to upload again in the near future. I also hope you all show support by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my videos and channel. And of that I say, goodbye and see you all soon.